is so far over towards me? It should be centered.
I don't like it centered on me.
Exactly, but that's, there you go, now it's centered. What's wrong with my hair? What is wrong with you?
I don't know what we're going to talk about.
You already told me what your one talking point was.
Our talking point is, hi, I'm Sarah, and this is Andy. And this is our vlog for our big move from the city to the countryside.
Well,
It's not
smaller city.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's countryside.
Springville's not a city, it's a village.
Yeah, I guess it's more in a country setting, but it's not like
We're in a rural village.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not
like
as quaint as it
surrounded
sounds.
by houses and stuff, so.
Yeah, but we have a backyard. But anyways, yeah, we moved from Buffalo to this quaint village.
We have a backyard, so we're in a rural setting now.
And yeah, so when we first rented the apartment, it was in pretty rough shape. It was very, it had very ugly colors on the walls.
Yeah.
Red walls, purple walls, and pink walls. And so we just wanted to fix it up and make it look a little bit nicer, but on a budget.
Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't really pay for most of it. I mean, most of the fixing up was basically just painting.
Yeah, we mostly just painted. But...
And then some minor fixes to things here and there, but we didn't pay for the paint either. Like the landlord.
Our landlord paid for it.
Yeah, he said that we could repaint everything because he didn't like any of the colors that the previous tenants used either. So he allowed us to repaint everything.
It was a big truck. Because we're in the country and the big trucks are around.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is our video showing us, you know, the moving in process and like beginning off by preparing the apartment before we moved in, obviously, because we painted almost the entire thing except for one room.
And it took way longer than we thought. Well, for some reason I thought it was going to take a day to paint, to prime and paint everything. But
I mean, it was only 4 rooms, so I don't know why it would take more than one day.
How many? It took like 3 or 4 days.
It took us 3 days. At least 3 full days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To finish the painting. And then we had to move all of our stuff in, and then it took forever to organize. And we had to buy a few things, so yeah. But we put together this video. And I hope you guys...
Well, more so. Sarah put together the video.
I walked around the house filming while Andrew did all the hard work.
Yeah, you know, it's hard being a video star, so.
Alright, well, we'll get to the video, and we hope you guys enjoy it.
Thank you.
Bye. This is the kitchen, and this is the only room in the house that is in like a pretty nice shape. There's new cabinets, and they're nice, they're thick, and they're clean inside, and they close nicely. They're new. Gas stove, and it's in pretty good shape. We just need to clean off the gook around the burners. And this is the coolest thing. This little hose thing. It's the fanciest sink nozzle that I've ever had. Got a little window here. Lots of cabinet space. Lots of space. Lots of room for prepping food, which is going to be great. And a little fridge. Then in here we have the office. It's gonna be the office. The walls are in pretty bad shape. They have like tape stuck to them, and it's almost like, it feels like a thin wallpaper that's coming up, but I think it's like a thin type of drywall that they just painted right over. And yeah, it's very messy. So we spackled yesterday filled some of the holes. We just gotta sand it a little bit, and then we're gonna prime this room. But yeah, it's not the best condition. You gotta pull those nails out. There, it's so bad. And then in the hallway leads to a dining area, which has a horrible color on the walls, really dark color. We patched up some holes. We have to sand it a little bit. And then we're gonna prime this room. But it's pretty light in here, which I like. It'll be good for filming, and it's really pretty outside right now. And then over here is the living space, and the color is honestly not that bad, but we're gonna paint it to match the rest of the house. So the walls are pretty nice. There weren't any holes or anything. There's this really pretty big window here that looks out on the street. So nice. Lots of light. And then here is the bathroom, and this is, we actually primed it yesterday, and it's this purple color, which you can kind of still see through the primer. We're gonna prime it a second time, but yeah, this room is probably the worst because the shower is kind of funky. The tile goes only part way up the wall, and then there's like a little molding around it, which is also purple. There's Andrew. He's taping, and I'm walking around doing nothing but filming. And then this is going to be our bedroom, and it was a really, really bright pink color. So we did a first layer of primer, and what we did wrong was we didn't prime it, put thick enough amount of paint on it. So that's why we're priming it a second time, to make sure that it's primed really well before we paint over it, because we're going to paint this like a creamy white color. Just nice clean walls in here. I'll hang up some art, and there's this little tiny closet. It's very shallow, but it like goes this way, little. So we can put some stuff in here, but we're gonna put a wardrobe in this little alcove here. And there's 2 windows in here, so it's a pretty nice amount of light. We can put some curtains up. Be pretty.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not.
I don't have a clamp.
Oh. Took the door off the bathroom so we could paint better. And we noticed that it's cracked here, so I'm not gonna replace the door, obviously. It's just this little crack, so probably gonna try to glue it.
Problem is we're gonna have to hold it for a while.
Yeah, it's quite thick, and it's like, is the glue even coming out of there?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. My hands are makeshift clamps. We're lacking the proper equipment for doing something like this.
This is what I've done so far in here, just the primer. So the wall just looks so much brighter in here and larger. And Andrew's been here, and this looks drastically different. This looks really nice, and again, they're just the primer, so once we actually put the real paint on, look much nicer. What are you doing, Andrew?
I'm just doing the trim around the tub here. Very finicky in the bathroom with all the fixtures and everything. Very tough. Very annoying.
The same for me, standing by the shore. While you're on the open sea, cannot take this anymore. A certain shade of blue will always remind me of you. Trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get through. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore. While you're
Oh, this is dark. Woo. We've been painting all day, and I'm wearing my mask because I'm wearing my mask because my family's here. My sister Katie. Hello. And we've got this all, we've got one coat of the primer on the wall. Oh, hello, that's my mother. We got a coat of primer on the walls. Looks a lot better already, a lot brighter. And primer in there. Oh my goodness. Big white bathroom. So messy painting. I'm not good at painting and I get it everywhere, so we put up some construction paper on the floors to help. This seriously work. Hello.
What? Why are you laughing?
Today is day 3 of painting. We've got mostly everything primed. We just need to do 2 more rooms, prime again. And then we're gonna start painting with the real paint. So I'm excited for that, but you're like done with painting.
Yeah, I'm ready to be done. I'm so over it. Painting is awful.
And it's really funny because you said you loved painting.
Well, I think there was a difference.
You thought it was relaxing.
Outside, and you're not, like, you're painting something that you didn't have to be perfect on. And so there was a real big difference as compared to doing your walls inside in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
It's just drizzling and gross outside. And we're doing a lot more painting now than we did that day. So this is very exhausting.
But hopefully we'll be done with painting today. And if not today, maybe a little bit tomorrow, but hopefully today. Because we still gotta move in all our stuff.
Yeah, we have
And
to
fix some
anything.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
so
right, let's get started.
let's do it.
I don't think about you anymore, except perhaps when wedding bells ring. I don't think about you anymore, except when I hear songs that you sing. I don't remember how you used to play with your hair to make my soul rush, when you didn't know what you would say to hide the fact you easily blush. I get along without you well. You just need somebody.
What is it, the 3rd day of painting?
I've lost count.
We've lost count on how long we've been painting for. But we are basically done with everything. It looks so much better. We just have to do some touch-ups because there's wainscoting in the dining room area, which I don't really like, but we had to paint it and it's kind of difficult to paint and we missed a few spots, so we're just gonna do some touch-ups and then we're basically done. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now.
Just need somebody like you. I need somebody like you.
There's the clock.
I don't think
This might help some. Plus, I'm also going to try to putty this a little here.
Yeah, to smooth it out. I don't know if that's gonna help.
It might look a little
It
bad,
might,
but
it might be better though, because then if we're gonna have to paint over it, like this
Yeah.
whole area a little bit, and paint over the moldings.
I'm wondering if I should put the piece in and then put the caulk on top of it. Or the putty, rather. It needs a little more putty on the end of it, I think. Kind of gotta put it on a little thick. I'm not somebody who's done a lot of puttying, so it's a little weird for me doing this. Trying to get it.
And we haven't really done a lot of housework at all, because we've never had a house in any apartment we've ever rented. We've never really fixed up, because
Yeah, we've
we've never really been allowed to, like,
Yeah, they've never told us we could, so.
yeah. This is the first apartment we've had where we've been
Never
able
told
to.
us we could on their dime.
Yeah.
I guess we should.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably put the nail in first and then putty this.
Yeah.
And then kind of try to smooth it out.
Is it a nail or a screw?
There's going to be a nail going in it.
Okay.
At least a couple of nails, anyways.
We have officially moved into the apartment. Everything, the paint is all dry and looks nice. We just got a huge mess to clean up.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to organize.
And we also don't have any internet right now because there's an issue with setting it up. So we're waiting for a technician to call us back. But yeah, so this is the living room. It looks really nice now that it's painted and paint's dry and there's stuff's in there. And this room's okay. It's not the most favorite, but I don't like wainscoting or stucco, and that's what's on the walls. So, but it's a huge improvement for what it was. We got a bedroom, which we got a lot of stuff to organize in here. It's everywhere. Bathroom is woo white. We gotta buy a pole for the, or a pole for the shower curtain to go on, because the one that was in here was like bent in the middle. So do that. In our office, we set up our desks because we work from home. So we have our standing desks in here. Andrew's desk is going to be here in this corner. And then mine is over here by the window. And then I think we're going to keep the bookcases in here. I have another one as well. And I'm hoping to get like a table that matches the bookcases to put against this wall, and I could use it for like crafts and doing stuff for the blog. Yo, Andrew's exhausted.
I am exhausted.
The kitchen's such a mess because we have so much kitchen stuff. So much stuff because I cook so much for the blog. Yeah. Well, it's coming together. Just gotta put everything away and buy a few last odd and end things. And yeah. Happy to be moved in.